Hey, what's up? In this video, we are going to share with you 3 things that no matter how much of it you eat will not make you fat. When I was trying to lose weight, I remember I looked for everything that had 0 calories.
Oh yeah, me too.
I always looked at the back. How many calories? And then what's the other thing you look at?
Carbs.
Or sugar. I always looked at sugar.
First I would look at carbs, then I would look at sugar.
I would always go calories and then sugar. Oh, can't have it. But if it said 0, I would
that's it.
Go balls to the wall on it. Sugar-free Jell-O was like one of my go-tos for sure. I would make a whole pan of sugar-free Jell-O. And then whenever I was hungry but I didn't want to eat, I would just smash Jell-O.
I actually did that too. What was your favorite Jell-O?
The first one that comes to my mind is the green one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, mine was the red one.
I was going to say red next.
Because the green food coloring is more dangerous than the red.
I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, that's all right.
It didn't matter.
So the next time you have
purpose-
an M&M's, better you go for the red one than the green one.
I didn't the purpose of it was not the food coloring. The purpose was I wanted 0 calories, something I could eat and not feel bad about eating. Have you ever felt bad about eating food that is maybe not even necessarily a bad food, but because it had calories in it or because it had sugar, like fruit? A lot of people are feel bad for eating fruit because there's sugar in it, and if they're trying to lose weight, then the sugar, you're I can't. This is sugar, and I'm not going to lose weight. So then you feel bad.
You know what I actually used to have, what candy I used to have a lot of because it was low to no calorie?
What?
All the sour stuff. It's
what do you mean low to no calorie sour stuff?
Do you remember? And I remember every time we came on a trip to the US, I was trying to. Do you know that?
Okay, but what's your favorite candy? Are you a sweet kind of candy, or are you a chocolatey, savory kind of candy?
Yes. Top 5 candies.
Top 5 candies in the comments. All right. So what? Because I think of Sour Patch Kids and things. I'm those are super my
not those. It was this bottle of sour things, and you'll have drop of sour stuff.
Oh,
I
remember. What is it called?
Oh, that was so good. And so,
what is it called? I'm gonna no calorie.
I think Sour Heads.
No, Sour Head. You remember the ones that popped, crackled in your mouth? What are they called? Zaps, Zaps. I don't know. I would get them at the mini mart down the road or ride my bike with my neighbor friends, and they were super cheap when everything was super cheap. Okay, no calorie sour candy. All right, keep going.
Okay, so yeah, so obviously, if my hypothesis is that most people who care about 0 calorie stuff don't actually look at the full picture. They only look at, what's in the front. However, what you really do want to take into consideration is not just what's on the surface. You want to look at what's beneath the surface. Because knowing what I know now, boy, did I put a lot of trash in my body that was 0 calories. Okay, that probably
100%.
Actually made it worse. So, what you want to think about is the long-term impact of everything that you do today. Because we live in this society where it's we get everything so instantly, it's okay, well, if I can get to feel this way and it can taste this way and also it's got 0 calories, instant, then I win. Yes, but what's underneath it that could potentially be causing any negative effects in the future? That is another thing to consider. So we thought about, okay, for anybody who used to be like we were, health conscious, want to get in shape, maybe constantly obsessing over diets. I know that it used to consume me literally 90% of the day. If Also, if you're obsessively thinking about food, you know that if somebody gave you permission to eat something all day without any negative implications, you're like,
all day.
tell me more.
All day. By the way, if you hear any banging in the back, Sarit's mom is visiting from out of town, and well, sometimes you just can't control things in your environment. And if you hear barking, it's because Sergeant really wants to say hi, or
He's
also
probably seeing a squirrel or something.
or also your mom has the TV on, which is normal, and he's barking at something on the TV.
A ball. He sees a ball.
A dog commercial. So if I had it my way, that would shut up instantly. But you know what? This is our life. Welcome.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so let's talk about the first one.
yeah, what's the first food?
Okay, so the first one is eggs.
Oh,
Okay, eggs.
the
Now-
most complete protein.
So, eggs is the most complete protein. It is also the most bioavailable protein in the sense that in the digestion process, like most of the protein that you eat actually ends up going through your system. So, you know, eggs are an extremely high quality protein. So when we talk about eggs, we're talking about real eggs. Okay, we're not talking about egg beaters because, you know, there might be other stuff added in there. So we're just talking
Hard-boiled
about
eggs.
straight up eggs, you know?
Or eggs, crack them in the pan, scramble them up, fry them, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so
Eggs.
if you like eggs, you have our permission. Just have at it.
You would get too full eating eggs before you eat enough eggs to make you fat. Just saying.
Yeah. However, you know, if you're the kind of person who puts other stuff on your eggs, like heavy cream.
We didn't say eggs and heavy
butter.
cream. We didn't say eggs and cheese. We said eggs.
We're just saying eggs.
Eggs.
Okay? So ideally,
One ingredient, egg.
how would we cook it if we were to do it? Honestly, 90% of the time when we consume eggs, I just have hard-boiled eggs.
Okay, can I have this one?
Yeah.
Great. So, ways to make eggs. You can make eggs scrambled. You can make them fried. You can make them over medium, well done, easy. You can make an egg salad. Now, listen. We only said eggs. Eggs. A moment of silence, please. A moment of silence. It sounds like somebody is hurting him, but he does this all the time. And we will resume at the conclusion of Sergeant's song. I believe right now he is singing Britney Spears' Oops, I Did It Again. And he is finished. Okay, so I hope that you thought that was funny. So eggs, egg salad. Okay, so this is a fun way to eat eggs. We eat things more boring than we used to because we've just developed a habit of eating healthy foods, and we're very we like to get a lot of things done in a day, and so part of that is I don't want to spend as much time preparing food. Okay, so we just eat whatever, and not whatever, but we eat healthy food as quickly. We prepare it as efficiently and quickly as possible.
Okay,
so sometimes
Erin.
it's boring. Okay, so
Just tell me how you eat your eggs then.
egg salad. Okay, so how I will make an egg salad that is healthy and has more ingredients, but is not really adding any. It's adding more nutrition, but not really adding more calories per se to the eggs. Would be to add mustard, salt and pepper, and celery. Chop up celery. Boom. Mix it up.
Yum.
Done. Egg salad. And it's more fun to eat sometimes. I like to eat fun things.
Because it's softer. Hard-boiled eggs get hard and boring. With the mustard.
Is that why they're called hard-boiled? Okay, what's number 2? Eggs is number 1. I think we covered that one.
The other one is vegetables. Okay, and maybe you've heard before, vegetables have negative calories.
What does that mean?
Nothing that you eat really has negative calories. However, indirectly, you might actually burn more calories while eating it because vegetables just have so much fiber that, in the digestion process, because it basically has barely any energy and just a whole lot of micronutrients, you might end up be burning more calories than the calories that it actually has. So
yeah, many veggies have more vitamins and minerals and things than they do we say micronutrients, macronutrients. Macro means big, micro means small. Big is your carbs, proteins, fats. The small is all the vitamins and minerals, okay? So, or like water, like some vegetables have a ton of water, like celery, right? So the negative calories, like Sarit said, means that like when people say that, it's because your body digesting that food particularly will probably use more energy than what the food in itself has in it. So
yeah, that if you've been in our community for a while, drop in the comments #ENS Army. However, you know, like there's a term in our community that's called BAS, which stands for Big Ass Salad. Okay, for a reason. Like if you are the kind of person that you're like, Lauren Waymeyer, if you're watching this, this is for you. If you're like Lauren Waymeyer and you can eat a tent basically and still be able to fit in more food, then you need to sign up and have an eating competition with her. Beyond that, you know,
we should have an ENS eating competition of like healthy food. Here's a plate of celery. Have fun. I'd be like, I forfeit. Anyways, big ass salad.
Yeah.
What's your point?
Big ass salad. So like you are eating a large volume of food, but you know, there's no negative implications really, unless you're putting a whole lot of treats and, you know, like fancy dressings, then of course that can lead to something different. However, basically, even if you eat a bowl of vegetables this big, you're good to go. Okay, so if you're the kind of person that you're like,
go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, with the
I'm gonna tell the
exception
story.
of treats and...
No. I'm gonna tell a story of when I ate too many vegetables, and I'll share with you which one it was. Okay. Go.
Okay. But if you're the type of person who, you know, you need a large volume of food to eat, like I would consider myself to be one of them. Like having a big ass salad as part of it is a great way to fill yourself up, give yourself what you need, and not have any negative implications.
And eating it is a pleasure. Eating is fun.
Yeah.
It should be. So when you get to eat for a longer period of time, it's fun. So if you're having a big ass salad, and it's like a good salad, right? It's not like the salad I used to, like my mom used to make when I was a kid, where it's like some iceberg lettuce with carrots and mushrooms and olives and then ranch dressing and croutons and sunflower seeds. Like it's a healthy, quality salad. And when Sarit says treats, she means like we put things in it like pistachios, or like we'll cut up an apple. But if it's like an apple pistachio salad, that kind of defeats the purpose of
Yeah, if you're putting a
salad.
pound of a 1 pound bag of pistachios with some lettuce, then now it's a pistachio salad. Okay, that's why I said for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay, because do not fool yourself with those treats or with those dressings that can totally add up.
Okay, so the one caveat, you could eat too many vegetables. And well, I mean, it's not still not too many. I mean, but when I was dieting, and I will say dieting for my figure competition, I love to eat. Like you think we don't love to eat? Like we love to eat. Okay, we've had to teach ourselves and learn how to do it well, and have then like create discipline. But we love to eat. So, you know, when I'm like, oh, I can eat unlimited amount of vegetables, well, damn, I'm gonna, right? So I would take with me, we'd be like, oh yeah, let's go, like, let me be a real human and I'll go see a movie. But I would bring with me to the movie in a Tupperware container, broccoli and cauliflower with like some kind of protein. And you know that
Fart attack.
you know that
You
spray
were
butter?
watching
Hold
the
on.
movie Fart Attack.
Do you know that spray butter? Did you ever use the spray butter?
No.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
not
I
a
think
butter
it's
person.
I think it's called I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. I think that's like the brand of it or whatever, which I can believe that it's
Did you
not butter.
overdose on spray butter?
No, I would put the spray butter, but I would put so much because I'm like, I'm getting sick of eating vegetables.
Well,
But I want to eat. I want to eat, and there's popcorn and there's all this stuff, so I have to bring something I can eat. I brought all these vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower. I open it up. I was dating this guy at the time, and he knew, like, he used to be the one that would say, like, if you don't go to bed by a certain time, like, you're gonna turn into a pumpkin. And then I got the nickname Cinderella, which I don't think I even told you. But So I opened this container. Just the smell of like broccoli and cauliflower. Imagine if you're in a movie.
Fart.
Imagine if you're in a movie and you smell all this popcorn, all of a sudden it smells like ass. It smells like somebody just like ripped a dead body. And so I'm eating it like the whole movie. I just want to eat for the whole movie because it's fun. It's like an activity.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm just
how
like
did you
eating.
feel afterwards?
Anyways, like you can eat too much of a good thing too, but like it didn't do anything. It's not gonna make me gain weight or anything like that. You just shit your pants. You know, you just poop everywhere.
So hopefully,
There's
if you're
no
going
horror.
on a first date and you love to eat, and I would just recommend that if you're gonna bring cauliflower and broccoli, like,
Hey, look, that's a good way to figure out if that's a good person for you, actually.
true.
I had a youth group leader one time who was like, when he would go on dates with a girl, he told us this story. He would turn up the heat in the car, so it was so uncomfortable, and even he's like sweating. He would turn up the heat in the car just to see if she had the guts to reach over and just turn it down. That is a person who's, I'm like, that's a really good test for confidence. And like not, like, you know, it is hot in here, like, to speak up.
Yeah.
Right? Anyways, you want to find out?
What's going on?
Do you want to find out if your first date is good quality material or not for you? Bring a big ass bowl of broccoli and cauliflower to the movie theater.
And heat up the car before you give them an experience. Talk about ride or die.
Anyway, so we have eggs, we have vegetables, and we have...
Look, the other thing is, if you are scared to eat it, okay, you can also drink it. So a shake.
Shake.
You can have all of the shake in the world. Now, of course, something to consider is what do you put in your shake? Again, if you're gonna put like a tub of peanut butter with your shake, different story. But if we're just talking about straight up protein powder, even if you add almond milk in there, have at it. I challenge you to drink a gallon of protein a day.
Have you ever done the gallon challenge?
What is that?
Drink a gallon of milk in 1 hour without puking any of it up.
No.
That's the gallon challenge. I'm telling you what it is. Kids at skate church will play this all the time. The gallon
That will
challenge.
get you so
full.
full.
And I couldn't.
That will get you
And it
so
had to, it
full.
was like, I think it was either 2% or whole milk too.
That is so.
And
That
it's
is
like,
so full.
they would play this game and I was like, I can't be here because I hate vomit.
Do you know anybody who did the gallon challenge?
I would watch them try all the time and they'd start out so good. They're like, yeah, half the gallon is gone and it's been like, 30 minutes. And then they're like, you can just see, they start to get like, it's so gross. Anyways, gallon challenge. Don't recommend trying it. But shakes, the protein powder that we really stand behind because, listen, there's a lot of noise and I'm sure one of the questions you asked yourself was like, okay, but like, which kind of protein? Maybe you don't have any. So especially you're like, oh my God, where do I start? Because you could go into a vitamin shop or a GNC or something like that and you just see 1,000 different proteins and you're like, where do I even start? What do I get? The protein that we recommend actually is not even in a GNC or anything like that because it's, I think that's your mom calling me, because it is the recipe, what's the formula is wow, words. When you go to a GNC, it's an original formula. That's what I'm trying to say. It's an original formula. It's not a mass-produced formula that they sell to like.
What is this?
Mass-produced. Why is she calling me? Ima! Oh my gosh. Welcome to our video. It's not a mass-produced protein powder that is sold to 13 different companies so that they can each put their own label on it and then sell it really cheap and still make a profit. It is an original formula. It's X Endurance. We will put a link in the description so that you can get it. Actually, if it's your first time ordering, you get 25% off if you use that link and the discount code. Yes, there is a commission earned on it. We will not hide it at all, but we truly believe in that brand, and they have a ton of different supplements for, performance, health, wellness, longevity. But their protein powders, they have a vegan one, they have whey protein, which also has casein protein in it. So You're basically getting 2 different types of protein for the price of 1.5 that you would buy cheap. And then they also have a collagen in greens. So, you know, different varieties for you. But yeah, if you want a shake, do a shake, put a scoop of protein powder, put some almond milk. Is there anything else that they could add to a shake that would keep the quality of that shake high, but not give them a fear of like overloading calories in a shake?
Yeah, always ice. Can put even PB Fit.
PB Fit, like a peanut butter powder.
Peanut butter powder, if you're that kind of person.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So we have eggs, we have veggies, and we have a shake, a protein shake. Okay. If you're not sure about the protein that you have, feel free to put it in the comments what kind you have or where you start. And if you have any other questions about anything else that we talked about in this video, if you're gonna ask the brand of my fart, it's ENS. So, you know, from the movie theater. And I think that's it for today.
And if you go out on a first date and you want to test out to see if the person is a good fit and you want to cut time out of the equation, just bring a gallon-sized tub of broccoli and cauliflower.
Start snacking.
And before that, make sure you pick them up in an overly heated car. And there you go.
There you go. You're welcome. All right, we'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye.
Bye, guys.